Clutterbuck, the fan favorite of the Minnesota Wild. How many Clutterbuck jersey sweaters did you see on your way in here, Andrew?
I saw a few of them.
Well, what I said when we got to stop, so it's good to see Clutters here.
Well, you can't get them out, on a normal basis right now, so it's fun to have an opportunity to do so.
Across the line they go. Left wing pass, Keith Ballard plays that one wide. A lot of familiar names here to Minnesota hockey. O'Brien with a nice long stride, 2-on-0, give and go. Oh, what a save and a rebound. Oh, and Wheeler head to the sky, wondering how he was absolutely robbed.
That was a wild play. Great opportunity there. Kind of the first fun play of the night.
Loosey-goosey in the pipes for Nick Backstrom. Veilleux.
All-star.
Left wing side. Oh, and they score on a little redact down low. The game's first goal. The big save turns into a transition goal back the other way. As well, I think it was Clutterbuck who picked that one up.
Looks like it. A new horn here in Mariucci this year. They've dialed it up in here. Great new scoreboard.
Still, I got to tell you, the best horn you can find at Amsoil Arena. They take it straight from the drawbridge.
Yeah, they do.
MP3.
And it's so much smaller in there that it vibrates
kills you.
in there. It's wild.
When the Hounds score and there's 300 people in there, it feels like it's a sellout.
Yeah. Great audio system, too.
Army takes the 1-0 lead here in the first period, 11:47 to go. Zach Halverson pulling the trigger of the director's chair. The OTSN is getting things done. It's great to be back.
Kind of feels like we're calling a college game with that Army Air Force thing going on.
A little bit. Ooh, the black and blue game. Behind the back pass it goes.
Or college football, really.
Stu Bickle with those Rangers red pants. I'm having a hard time adjusting. Left wing side they go. Got to put the shades on. They're so bright.
It's pretty cool. A lot of these guys will just end up playing in the gear you'll see them out playing with their teams with, their helmets and their breezers.
Bickle, the former Minnetonka skipper, remember calling the games when he was just a babe playing high school against the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Behind the net it goes. And they'll wheel out with new Wild signee Ryan Suter. That pass fails to click, and it's going to be gobbled back up by Team Air Force. They trail 1-0. Bufflin leaves up for Ryan Carter, the former White Bear Lake Bear. Boy, we got a lot of former high schoolers out here. Ooh, Zach Halverson with an arm pump. Ooh, Peros wanted to throw the hips and go shelf, and he got it taken right away. Across the line they go. Nice controlled rush. In on goal. Davenport makes the save, and he hangs on.
I was going to say along those lines, too. Obviously, the high school ties. A lot of Gopher ties in the building. Some of these guys back in their old rink. Okposo, Wheeler.
Hard-fought 1-0 victory for the Minnesota Golden Gophers today here at this very building at 1 o'clock. First goal was scored about 2 minutes in, and that was it for the rest of the game.
Wow.
If you came late, you missed everything.
A doubleheader, a rare doubleheader here in Mariucci.
Crowd is pretty much assembled from blue line to blue line here for defending the blue line. Shane Hudella founded defending the blue line. It's the 50C3 nonprofit organization, the spring of '09, to help military families. Of course, we know the high cost of hockey and help ensure that children of military members are afforded every opportunity to participate in the great game of hockey. And this is one way that money is created. We're going to talk about RBC Dane Rauscher and their great contribution in a bit. Across the line, Wheeler. Oh, big swing and a miss there on a great opportunity. Tim Jackman, the former Park Center Pirate, failed to click on that one. There's Jackman, the grizzled veteran. Off the wall it goes, up the ice. James Van Riesdijk, the Toronto Maple Leaf from the Maple Leaf Nation in the house. Play that one back through, up to the line it goes. Air Force in control. They're going to play it rink wide. Okposo finds his man. That's Hillen. They play it down to the corner. Back behind the net. Peros, little touch pass. Good to see he has the stash in full force. Right wing side, they go across the line. Army with it now. That's big Matt Cassian as he fails to click. Do you think Cassie and Peros go here tonight? Couple of tough guys?
I'm sure the fans would like to see it.
I think I would. Wheeler with it across the line. Nice little pass, and they score. Oh, that was like taking candy from a baby. I guess James Van Riemsdyk. Was that he or Okposo? They're wearing, it's Okposo rather, the one touch back on his homeland here in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, I don't care how good you are. Nick Backstrom has no chance on this play. Beautiful little pass. Couple gopher-to-gopher connection there. Feeling very comfortable in the building.
Wow. Nice pass through center. Veilleux fails to click there. He's going to play it to himself to the corner. Back up off the wall it goes. That was Hill in there. to the low slot area, pulled out of there by Air Force. On it now. That's going to be James Van Riensdijk. Got like 321s per roster, all sorts of numbers. But you know what?
It's the camo.
You figure it out. That's your job.
That's right.
They play it. Oh, here's a possible breakaway. In on goal, and robbed was Clutterbuck. Davenport looking for the free agent contract he can't sign right now. Oh.
Wow, developing story there.
It's called a lockout. They play that one rink wide. That one's off traffic in front.
Too.
And there's Parise to pull away. He plays it right into the derriere of his own teammate. That's Brodziak. Now they're going to go back door on the left wing side. Brodziak gets it back. The multi-faceted forward. Center iceman. Plays all three zones as well as anybody. Parise is watched on the play there closely by Paul Martin. Pittsburgh Penguin. Former Elk River Elk. Was he a three-sport star? Could have done anything he wanted in sports. There's a nice shot from the top of the slot that's held on to neatly there. As taking that one away once again was the goaltender. That's Davenport. Drewski on that. A Stanley Cup championship to his resume with the Los Angeles Kings. Got to like that.
Yeah, nice little passing play. One thing the pros do so well is cycle it like that. You saw, I think, 4 of the 5 guys in that line get a touch.
Wes Wall's in the house right now. You know, I was curious to see how he'd play. I had a feeling he's going to be in tip-top condition and be moving. I don't think he's wearing shoulder pads here tonight.
He's cruising. He's taking advantage of the elements.
Absolutely, the no check. Ballard, oh, and there's Walls, the man we were just talking about, wanting the redirect back into the back of the net. I'm sure somewhere in Webland, Jacques Lemaire was smiling. They play this one to the right wing side. Of course, one of his favorites, resurrected a career. There's Walls again with a chance. I think there's a shot for a comeback.
Couple nice looks there for Wessie. He can still move around. That was his thing, certainly. And yeah, I think you're right, Wags. I don't see any shoulders on him tonight.
You know, he's going completely. He's just saying, I don't have any contracts I'm worrying about.
Yeah.
The only thing is the brass at FSN are probably a little bit concerned that their between period analyst is going to be dinged up. Powell with it. 5:47 to go in the first. Shots on goal read Army, which is your dark team 9 and Air Force 4. Rink wide it goes. Bufflin kisses that one off to the right wing side for Jackman. He's bothered on the play, plays this one down to the corner. That one chips through to the slot area. On it now, that's Mike Lundeen. Right wing pass too far for the outstretched hand there. That was Cassian. We're going to kind of let the Lions go. Love it. Play on. Jackman deflects that one back into the Army zone, turning away from trouble. Eric Johnson, the Colorado Avalanche. Here's an open look at the cage over the top of the goal. A pretty solid opportunity there for Porter. Back the other way. There's a shot that's blocked, taken by O'Brien. He's ridden off the puck. Little body check thrown off the end boards. Oh, a bouncing puck for Bufflin. Fails to click. Hillen power glides to the left side. Peros looking slick on the blue line. Plays that one to the left point. Not that there was surprise in the voice, but you don't see him as a blue liner. Right wing side it goes. Cassian's pass picked
tend
off.
To roam in a format like this.
Hillen with it. Walks up the ice. Maintains possession. Leaves off. Peros, nice drop pass. Oh, Okposo Wheeler. Okposo, he scores! Goodness gracious. 2-1 Air Force. They've really turned the tide here with the offensive chances.
That was pretty. A nice little back and forth. We saw that just a few minutes ago, and we get another one here as we take a look at the replay.
Really, it was Hillen who had just about 170 feet of his own to take. He walked in really untouched across the blue line, made a nifty little drop pass, and there's Hillen again logging major Rod Langway for you old fans, type of ice time here tonight.
That's right.
That would be a lot for you youngsters at home. Brodziak. Now they go to the slot to Veilleux. Pad save. Davenport peeled away by Bickle. Nearly lost an edge. Little dangle through the wickets. Nice play there. Peros up to Wheeler. He'll look to his right. He's got Bickle. Finds him on the backhand. Cuts back to the forehand. Look back behind for Okposo. It's going to be Veilleux to play off to the right wing side. Clutterbuck shoots. He's got the patented rifle. That one high and wide. Almost a nifty pass for Wheeler as he takes away from the Karam. Nice glove save by Backstrom. And it's going to be Falk to play ahead. Army with it. That's Veyu with a drop, a puck that's knocked away by the big fella Stu Bickle. What a frame that is on the sheet. This one's played up high in the air, batted down, back through center it goes. Neat little pass for Brodziak, 3-on-1. Cassian will have to regroup as that was deflected away neatly by Lundeen. Now it's Okposo and Wheeler. Those guys are dangerous. Wheeler in front wanted the deflection, didn't happen, and now it's going to be Wes Walls, the spark plug for Team Army. Looking like the shoulder padless Walls plays ahead. Parise with it, puts on the brakes, chips that one through. Oh, and a costly turnover. Here comes Wheeler in on goal. He's got the long stride to the forehand, bouncing puck. Taken away neatly there by Backstrom. Oohs and ahs from the faithful here at Mariucci. That one's going to be picked up and played back in behind the net as they'll look back up ice. Across the line they go. Cassian tried to work a dangle. That one didn't work, and they're going to play it back through. Picked up by former Blaine Bengal, Matt Hendricks, now Washington Capital player rep as well. So he's been deeply enthralled in the negotiations that have been not happening with the Players Association, the NHL. There's a shot and a pad save. Oh, and that one is in the net. A beautiful rebound for Ryan Carter as the New Jersey Devil product puts that away for the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, nice little play there. Backstrom was left sprawling out, and pretty easy for these guys to clean up that as we take a look. Nice little passing play. Backstrom poke checks the initial attempt away in the crease, but Carter's there to clean it up and make it 3-1 Air Force.
Working the beached whale angle as he was prone there. Back to center it goes, down on the play, and that's going to be handled and played back over on the right wing side. Behind the net, picked up by the defense. That's Clayton Stoner. Pretty much the Minnesota Wild all represented on the Army team.
Yeah, kind of a cool way they put that together.
10 members.
Line-wise, you look at Parise's line with Suter and Stoner at the back and Brodziak and Clutterbuck. They're all playing together. Pretty cool for the fans to see those guys work together.
The man known as Clutter. There's Darryl Powell, workhorse, very solid off the end wall. Bickle pokes that one to safety as it's played back in behind the net. Shovel back up to center. That's off Drewski's stick, and they play this to the right wing side. Bufflin leaves off for Jackman. Now it's Stu Bickle, pad save. Oh, almost like a pass. And out of the zone they come with Brodziak. He's going to gain control over the line. Cassian bats that one out of the air, and a nice save turned in there by the goaltender once again. Davenport has been sharp here, the Cornell University product. Now it's Bickle off the right wing, deflected to center by Bufflin. Now it's Peros. Look out, here's Okposo. He's got the quick release, and the glove denies that one from Backstrom. Clutterbuck pushes that one in high over the top of the goal. Oh my, as that ends period number one. Nice applause, good start for Air Force as they take the 3-1 lead. We're going to have a quick timeout. We'll take care of the ice. We'll lock it down for you. Go get yourself some chips, a little beverage, and we'll be back with more as you're watching Defending the Blue Line charity game here for Mariucci Arena. Along with Andrew Neal and I'm Pete Wagner. We'll be back right after this. And once again, welcome back to Mariucci Arena. Thanks for waiting with us through the intermission. And once again, the score reads 3-1 in favor of the Air Force squad, which is the lighter colored uniform. Now we have a new goaltender in goal for the Army squad. That's going to be Shane Hudella, the founder. He's got a little bit of pressure on him right now.
How's that?
He's the founder. It's like putting it's
a pretty good crowd here tonight. I'm impressed by the turnout.
Are you?
I was just down in the concourse. I've been running around.
Okay, so you're wiggling your way through?
I got a good look. I kind of got an eye on the crowd here tonight. A lot of kids. Looks like a lot of just NHL fans hungry to see some puck, you know?
It really,
That's
you realize how much it is a great game. And I think it's, I've always said this to kids that I've coached over the years. This game is here before you're here. It'll be here while you're here. It'll certainly be here when you're gone. And when it comes to labor unrest, as a member of the media, you basically take the neutral path and wait it out. The fan, you may feel a little bit different, but I do think it's really tough to analyze and start breaking that down.
Do you have an
Tim
opinion?
Hayes in goal, by the way, from the Air Force squad.
Do you have an opinion or some sort of prediction for how this thing is going to evolve with the league?
Well, I was thinking there was a hope that the entire Winter Classic would be saved, but I'm beginning to wonder.
That'd be nice.
It'd
be fun to have that event.
It's
a great New Year's Day.
I'm becoming skeptical.
Yeah.
We know the HBO product's going to be in jeopardy. You know you watch that, right?
I didn't. I don't have HBO.
Oh,
I need it. Would you help me get signed up tonight?
Well, you don't need to. There's no program.
Yeah.
Hill in with it. Of course, we're talking about the 24/7 program. Washington Capitals, when they were in that run of, was it a 10 straight losses? Bruce Gaudreau was their coach, and it was absolutely
not a pretty time to have the cameras roaming
just
about.
Depressed. To the slot area it goes. Oh, a big shot and a save. Hudella comes up huge, and the founder of defending the blue line gets a robust round of applause here for the Mariucci faithful. Veilleux with it across the line. Last time there's a big save in their crease, it was a goal back the other way. Cassian has Walls ready to cycle out of the corner. We watch a cycle like that with the Wild players in the former. I'm looking for the former Jim Dowd. Here's a chance down low. Touch pass! And that one's pushed wide. Oh, Walls had a chance to put that one home, but look for Parise out front. One unselfish. As he comes back away with it, plays back down. Parise with it. Flips one through the air, swung on and missed. Strike one. Near side. Now it's Eric Johnson, lays one up. Back to the line it goes. That's Walls down for Johnson, the big fella. Wore the Gopher sweater for his freshman campaign a few years back here at this very arena. Off the boards to center. Here's a foot race, and chasing this one down. Off the right side is Ryan Carter, who's looked very sharp here tonight.
Pretty impressed by the goaltending so far. There's been several opportunities that they've...
Jackman, it's a humbling position as it is, and you put it into this type of setting, almost the all-star game format.
Absolutely.
Kind of a no-check. Lots of scoring chances.
You expect those 10-8, 12-10 kind of games. But they got to pick it up to get to that mark.
Mike Lundin plays that one rink wide. Had an injury-plagued campaign for the Wild last year. It's unfortunate that the Apple Valley native didn't really get to see through what he's highly capable of doing. Was a stalwart for the Tampa Bay Lightning and will definitely be a solid pickup for the Ottawa Senators as they continue to revamp that blue line, which was so solid from years past. Played back behind to the left wing side. Cassian's going to play that off the boards to center. And nice little foot race one. Here's a look down low off a pair of skates. Great opportunity there was Porter, the St. Louis Blue. Jackman plays it. That one's off Carter's stick, who gets it back, crosses with Jackman at the line. Carter checked on the play. Peros pokes that one to safety, looks down low to the corner. George Peros with it. Oh, what a save by Hudella on Jackman. Gets the blocker pad and said, not tonight. Right wing side behind the net.
He's playing inspired hockey right now.
Very solid. Right wing pass on the breakout, and here comes Army looking to cut that 3-1 deficit. Powell gets a stick on that. It's Bickle now for Lundin. Up to the right side for Peros. Nice long stride across the line. Feathers a pass. Oh, and all over his man on the play with a great opportunity there was Jimmy O'Brien, but nothing doing there. It was Keith Ballard, the Vancouver Canuck, bothering him.
Pretty cool, Wags. Looking at the rosters quick. The Air Force team really comprised of guys from the East, while the Army team is primarily Wild guys and a few different guys from teams in the Western
Conference foes, Vancouver,
St. Louis, Colorado. It's a really cool sprinkling of teams. There's various colors out here tonight. 17
NHL teams represented in this contest. Off Bickle, foot race, and it's Veilleux. Snaps one. Oh, and a flailing save there by Hayes. That almost looked like a goaltender from a highlight reel of the late 80s. Had the big blocker pad and the legs going in a couple of directions. Love it.
Absolutely.
That's called freelancing in the business.
Totally. Just using everything you got.
Ooh, little how's she going pull move there by Clutterbuck. Veilleux gets it back. He has Stoner in the low slot off Bickle as that one trickles to the corner. Brodziak for Veilleux. Back behind for Brodziak. No go there. They're going to play back up on the left wing side. Okposo looking for Wheeler. Boy, those two are digging, playing together here tonight. They've got a little extra look to their game.
You've certainly been calling their number more than anybody else.
Absolutely. Parise with it. All eyes on him. Snapper and Hayes, no doubt about it, gets the glove on that one as it's played to the right wing side. O'Brien with the solid flow out of the back of the bucket. Top of the right circle, puts on the brakes, looks to his left. And that one fails to click, and Dustin Bufflin, the former Roseau native, will come with this one to the corner. Right wing side it goes. That's Hendricks, plays up for another 26. That's Blake Wheeler as they play that one through. Back behind the net, and they score. Oh, my word. Matt Hendricks, I'm sure Coach Dave Oss somewhere in the webland is happy to see that from the Blaine Bengals.
The prettiest passing play I think I've seen tonight. There was just a quick feed from behind the net. Hendricks finished at Van Riemsdyk, really the one setting it up. Van Riemsdyk from Toronto. Hendricks, the Washington Capitals.
Are the Wild fans in the house sounding the alarm of concern at this juncture? To the corner it goes. Turning back up away from trouble as Hendricks, your most recent goal scorer, wants it back from the slot area. Well-rounded player is Hendricks. They look up for Hillen. That's picked off by the right wing and played back to center. Nice quick pass. Back and forth. Suter with a look.
Ooh, yeah.
He scores! Shovels that one across the blocker pad.
You can see who the home team is here tonight as the spotlights go off for that Army goal. Suter moving up on the play. Something you don't see him do a lot, but takes advantage of the ice and puts it home. A big goal for Army to tighten this thing up.
It was almost like a little bit of a change-up. You know, he went in there. He didn't really get the flex going on that weapon. He just sort of
the tender kind of made his initial move.
Got
and
him going and just
kind of found its
the
way.
old between the blocker pad and the midsection. Up at the line, that's held in, bumped off the wall. As they jostle for position, Carter with it. Boy, we've been calling his name a lot here tonight, too. Back behind the net it goes. Matt Hendricks has taken about a 4-minute shift, it seems. Back up ice they go. Conditioning stint. Across the line, 3-on-2. Energy the other way. Lundin gets the skate in the way of that one. The rangy Blake Wheeler shovels that one out of the zone. And it'll be picked up on the left wing side. Hendricks cruising it on goal, but there's Hudella to poke that one away.
A little cherry picking going on there.
Eric Johnson plays it rink wide. Powell now gets it at center. He has Porter with him. 3-on-4. Look at the defensive zone coverage. It's about as disciplined as it would be mid-season. Jackman with it across center. Plays right wing side. Peros leans into that one. Hudella takes that off the midsection.
That's something you can always do well is defend. And you did note that, Wags. They've only got Army, that is, 2 goals to this point. Air Force doing a nice job.
Prior to running defending the blue line for the goaltender, Shane Hudella, he was on active duty for the Minnesota Armory National Guard, Andrew. He was deployed in Operation Desert Storm in '90, brings over 23 years of military leadership and experience to the organization, is still actively serving. He's currently assigned as the first sergeant of an aviation support unit. Some of his military awards decorations include Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement, 4 of those, Army Achievement Medal 4, National Defense Service Medal 2, Southwest Asia Service Medal, and the Global War on Terrorism Medal as well. And you know what? There's from my dealings with him, there's no more humble guy you'll ever find than him. I just found it worthwhile to share with our listening audience the contributions he's brought to our country. This game, and of course the many military families that have benefited from defending the blue line as an organization, giving kids an opportunity to play the game of hockey. That one's batted down, played back behind by Brodziak, as they're going to play that one to the right wing side.
Yeah,
now Clutterbuck comes over.
It's pretty impressive, Wags, for him not to do not only what he's done throughout his career in the military, but now to set up what he has with defending the blue line, to have all these guys involved here tonight, it's really special.
Peros plays that one rink wide. And here's a look back the other way. Clutterbuck, oh, he doesn't fool Hayes, who gets the right pillow extended and makes a great save there as they transition back the other way with George Peros. Hillen, shot hits a man in front. That's Peros. He said, thank you very much. May I have another? Back in behind the net it goes. They're going to play that to the slot. Walls a shot, and Hayes comes back out and makes the save.
Another great save. Looked like that deflected off a Hillen, 38, the defenseman, on its way in. And, yeah, great save. Remains 4-2 as that running clock approaches 6 minutes to go in our second period.
Oh, Parise got away with one there as he basically walked to the top of the crease before the puck was dropped, but doesn't matter. Left wing side they go. Hudell is there to turn that one aside. Ballard plays behind, but there's O'Brien. Back door they go. That was closed. And it's Falk, the big man from the Wild. Van Riemsdyk plays to the corner, and now it's Parise. Comes away with it to Walls. Good line juggling going on here for Army. Played back to the corner. Turning away from trouble.
Trying to make something happen here.
There's a stick save again. Hayes has been awfully busy here. Hudella, his counterpart, getting the job done as well. There's Hillen with it across the line. Head up the whole way. Wanted high gloved. Looking to snipe. Didn't get it. Back at center. Paul Martin with it. Shot. Ooh. Kind of like soccer. Played it back to the keeper.
I don't mind that play. The goalie's ready.
But he kept it moving.
Yeah.
He could have put us to sleep and held it, but he decided not to.
That's the prevailing theme here tonight. Keep it moving.
Wheeler with it. Well, in the new collective bargaining agreement, I would suggest why not do that too.
Let's take it off the ice.
I'm almost one of these. I'm almost in favor of get rid of icing. I don't even care. Just keep going. So what?
I kind of like where that's going, but I feel like there's got to be some sort of kind of hybrid to that, where there's a advantage gained for sustaining pressure and having the puck dumped to your own end.
By the way, we are shooting this thing from high above Mariucci Arena. You know, we've heard all about Colorado and the possible elevation issues. I think I might be suffering it myself right about now. We are so high, as you can tell from our camera angles. There's a chance, and absolutely 9-1-1 there. Hayes makes a great save.
It's pretty cool. I've always liked the Mariucci setup up here. They kind of added it on, and it's kind of jammed in here. We all are. That alongside the suites, it's just it's up here. Yeah.
You're in the clouds. You're in the clouds. Absolutely. Rink wide they go. Hello to everybody watching us abroad and here in the States as defending the blue line. Oh, Hudella looked like he got a hand on that, but to the back of the net it goes as the Winnipeg Jet. Oh, he did make that save. He fooled me up here in the booth.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Great rink-wide pass right to the front of the crease.
Shane Hudella.
He's been working on his tendon.
It's making me almost want to put the pads back on. Here's a chance for Cassian in on goal to the backhand, and he scores! Enjoy it while you can. Matt Cassian into the open ice. Goes to the backhand, and the Wild tough guy now cuts the lead to 4-3 for the Air Force's Army now with 2 straight.
Taking a little advantage of the open ice in front of him. And Cassian makes a nice little move. Comes in and puts it away on his backhand. Looks like he just kind of slid that maybe just underneath the glove.
Well, for you young kids at home, he did what I always said. When you have a breakaway, have a plan. And he definitely did there as he went forehand, backhand, shovel. That one's deflected away. 2:37 to go here in the second period. 19-17 shots on goal in favor of Air Force. Here's a good look for Okposo. Gets to the forehand. Wanted to find his man on the back door. They failed to click as that was Ryan Carter. Okposo, he's all over the sheet here tonight. We like to refer to the big sheet as the ocean now. That's the new term. You know that?
He likes it out here.
Absolutely. Oh, and they score.
Wow,
Who's
what
an
a
ass
move there. Okposo doing the old pullback between the legs and put it over the glove.
All smiles.
This is a good one here. We have been calling Kyle Okposo's name all night here tonight. He's doing a great job for Team Air Force. Ooh. That's sweet.
How many young kids are going to try that one at home now?
Absolutely. Let's get out on the
Couple
ponds.
beer leaguers bringing it now. Up high on the right wing side. Played up. There's a pass that's deflected toward the goal mouth area. That fails to click. And we're going to face it off to Hayes Wright.
20-18 read the shots in favor of Air Force. They've got the...
Oh, they score an absolute missile. Unreal from Clutterbuck. That thing got off the stick just like that.
Army finding its way back into this hockey game now. 5-4.
Not so fast.
A few quick goals here at the end of the second period. Clutterbuck's keeping his team involved.
Falk plays it rink wide. They're going to advance to the right side. Clutterbuck with some energy. Look for Veilleux to the front. Puck still loose. No whistle. Look out. Clutter plays back behind the net. And it's going to be Van Riemsdyk with it, looking for Hillen. And it's picked up by Bickle. Back for Van Riemsdyk. Little give and go action. Now Peros with it. Left wing side. Snapper. Nice save. Hudella. Rebound. Batted away. Picked back up by Hillen. Try to dangle. Uh-oh. Here come numbers back the other way. But Bickle gets back in a hurry. Nice little play. Oh, and a little how's she going. Fails to click. Didn't fool Hillen. Good body position there by the former Holy Angels star. Now Clutterbuck, low slot area. Of course, Hillen found his way to Holy Angels via the Hopkins Youth Hockey Association. Travis Boyd, University of Minnesota, part of that package now. Plenty of those to speak of. As that does it for period number 2, Air Force with the lead by a score of 5-4. We take a timeout. We'll come back with what should be a very interesting third period. We'll be back in about 12 minutes right after this. Well, so much for 12 minutes. We waved off the ZAM. Let's play on. So everybody hustle up. Come on back. We know you're huddled around the refrigerator. Andrew, it's anybody's tilt here.
Yeah, this game's tightened up in a hurry. 3 Army goals there in the second period. Keeping it close.
They needed them.
We got to see our Wild boys do well.
Well,
Zach Parise is a little quiet. Let's see a little goal out of him.
Are you a fan?
I'm calling him out right now. I want to see some action. He's our closer.
He's coming off to me like Zach Parise is kind of a big game kind of guy, that this type of thing. Those kind of guys get sort of, the more grindy it gets, the better they get.
Yeah, he'll notch it up in the third period.
Ballard with it. And a deflection. Oh, it's Wes Walls. Feeling it. Little redirect there. No stick raise. The veteran's been there before.
Our honorary member here tonight, Wes Walls, making a great little play here.
From a skater's perspective, you go up and down the lineup, they all have NHL affiliation at this juncture of their career. He's the only one that's been retired. You know, when Wes Walls retired, the identity of the Minnesota Wild went into shambles. I kid you not.
You think it was
absolutely absolute centerpiece? Oh, Eric Johnson, touche. 6-5. The quick snapper on the off wing. The D-man steps up, works the offensive flair as well as anybody, and there it is.
Team Army looking to be finding their mojo here. Put a couple quick ones in here in the third period and take a lead, 6-5.
Johnson,
first lead of the game, I
Johnson,
believe.
Another Greg Treble disciple. Holy Angels.
Pretty cool for these guys to be back on this ice.
Bufflin moves that one up to the right wing. Wheeler runs into a little bit of a check, but that didn't bother him. Jimmy O'Brien's shot deflects up and off the netting and out of play. Look like they're going to keep playing on.
Can we get a shot of the new scoreboard for the fans out there tonight?
I think we've seen it right now.
Okay. Have they already seen it?
Yeah.
It's sweet. It looks a lot like the XL Energy Centers. For anybody that hasn't to this point, it's pretty snazzy. Lot bigger screen for the fans here.
How about the fact that my tag team partner on the air for years, Jim Rich, is behind the bench?
Is he really?
As an assistant coach.
I can't imagine the kind of coaching tips
well,
he's giving out down there.
I would say it's fair to say that he's poisoned Team Air Force. Across the line they go. Oh, what a hook. I think we've got a penalty shot coming up.
I got to believe it. It's kind of one of those keep your mouth shut situations and keep those lines rolling.
Rena Sargentopoulos behind the bench for Care 11.
You got to appreciate the
pull of the trigger.
The celebrity coach angle.
I love it. Dave Schwartz, the sports guy. Laura Sheriff from FSN. There's the penalty shot. And that one was turned aside.
Kind of a soccer-esque move there to keep play going right along after the.
Almost like the 3-on-3 product you get at the little 3-on-3 rinks where you can chase the shooter.
Yeah.
Like to see that employed here.
Dig it.
Up high to the line it goes. Lundeen with it. It's going to play off for Okposo as he turns, protects the puck. Oh, quick mitts there. Down low. Nice save. That one's Nicholas Backstrom back in the pipes. I would have left Hudella in.
This line of Okposo and Wheeler has been really good tonight. They're not taking kindly to losing the lead here in the third period.
It's almost like a power play in the own right. Lundeen chips one through. Backstrom, nice pad save over to the right side. Behind the net they go with Eric Johnson out front. Dangerous. Look out. Nice little puck protection. So they shovel over to the right wing side. Cassian's going to chase down his former teammate Mike Lundeen, who winds it up back from behind the net. Long pass on the tape. Good stuff there. Right wing pass. Across the line. It's Brodziak with it. Oh, touch pass through the slot area. Fails to click. And it's going to be picked up by Okposo, although momentarily, as it's played back from Veilleux. To the right side they go. Brodziak better hurry as he'll chase this one down off the corner. Wanted to cycle it behind the net, but Hillen got the twig between the wickets and on the puck. Now Okposo plays off to safety. Nice little stick handle action there by the defenseman Dustin Bufflin. Brodziak, right wing side for Clutterbuck, the man they call Clutter. Now it's Veilleux with it. Along the line, Clutterbuck gets it back to the corner. Oh, that's off the pad and pushed to safety back in behind the net. Davenport was there, and oh my word, we're tied at 6.
That's actually going to be a 7-5 lead now for Army. Did I get that wrong? Yeah, it's 7-5 Army.
I think we're tied. Oh, check that, a 7-5 lead. I was so lulled to sleep. I mean, not by that, but I mean from the lead, from Air Force.
I think I get it. Great little play there. Veilleux gets the goal.
Now Brodziak touches
Army
to
coming
center.
on strong. What do they have? 5 of the last 6 goals, I believe. Something
Jackman
like
with it. Yep, absolutely. George Perro says, "Let's stop the bleeding." Not so fast, says Veilleux. Back the other way. Brodziak with it. Backdoor Clutter rips that one wide of the cage. Is that one Karam's back up to center?
Klutz looking for the hat trick.
O'Brien with it. Look, shoots. He went headhunting there. That's off the netting and out of play. 10:41 to go. Running time as we continue to roll here.
Approaching 10 minutes, 10 and a half minutes.
How about RBC Dane Rauscher between the first and second stanza with the $25,000 check awarded to defending the blue line. That's big money for this organization. And without question, for all the fans that have showed up here, what a wonderful gesture for them, for all of you that have served our country. And it's much appreciated to be able to share the great game of hockey. How can it get better? At the line, there's a shot off Walls to the slot area. It's Hendricks with it. Up for Wheeler. Boy, Blake Wheeler's looking sharp. Across the line. Wanted to dangle. Didn't fool his man, Clayton Stoner. Walls. Cherry picks to neutral.
Along those lines, Wags, just heard some names being called out for some
There's your boy Parise.
For some nice charity and raffle opportunities that were here tonight for fans. So another great opportunity to give to the cause, and looked like a busy area over there as I cruised through between periods.
We'll face it off as the clock continues to run down to 9:24, running time the rest of the way. Air Force trailing by 2. I guess the panic button that was about to go off from the Wild fans adorned in the sweaters here in the crowd, maybe feeling a little bit better about their squad.
They turn it up when they needed to.
Absolutely. Here. Walls with it. Boy, who could forget that legendary speech that he's credited for? O'Brien with it. In on goal, there's a nice save. I think it was Game 7 or Game 5 or 6, whatever it's against Vancouver. Impassioned plea to his squad. They came and won a series they had really no business winning, where they were seeded what their season was like and being down 3-1. That stuff's been of a legend the way it's been spoken of. O'Brien plays that over to the left wing. Offensive zone time for Wheeler. Watched on the play. Eric Johnson is there to bother him. They get away from Cassian, and it's played back up high to the center ice area. That's Sexton rather up high, as he's wearing sweater number 42 as well. Now it's Walls to chase down. Plays up high in the air through everyone, and it's going to be back in to the Air Force zone. Turning up is Paul Martin. Wheeler across the line. We've just been notified the silent auction now extended to the end of the game. Another 8 minutes for that. 7-5 Army. They'll play that one across to center. Across the line they go. Porter with it. Waits for Powell. And Lundin defends neatly. Oh, batted at through the slot area. Fails to click transition the other way. Okposo wanted to get the pass. Let it go for Wheeler. Right wing. Oh, he had a great look at the cage. Gets to an open wing. Can't pull the trigger. Falk created some problem in the shooting lane there as he went down. Middle of the ice it goes. Play to the right wing side. Gathered up by Cassian across the line. That hits Powell. Sits back at center. And it's Falk with it. And across the line with Porter. He has Cassian in the low slot area. Trailer for Powell. He wanted to go high. Didn't get that one as he's going to chase down his own loose puck. Back up high to Falk. Walks to the middle. Back over Powell left side. Back door. A one-toucher fails to click for Drewiski as it's back behind the net. Hillen puts on the brakes. Sits on the puck. Fleet of foot defenseman. Rink wide it goes. Get away from one man. Neat little play there. That's Mike Lundin. Laid off now for Okposo. That was Jackman who found him. Jackman, of course, part of the Nothing Compares campaign. We'll go there in a minute. Leave off for Okposo. Jackman is robbed, that time by Backstrom as he shovels off to the right side. That one might have been wide, and it's pin up on the end wall. That one too far. Here comes Clutterbuck. He has speed. Lundin wants an angle. He has help. Does Clutterbuck. He's going to go to Veilleux off the heel of the stick and off the near boards. But somehow Veilleux maintains possession for the big man, Dustin Bufflin. Okposo gets a little physical on Veilleux as Veilleux wins that battle. Veilleux muscles to the corner. Brodzinski down low. Is that one, or Brodziak rather. I was going high school for a minute there as they play. How many times have we said that name? Brodziak with it now as he plays that one back in behind. Lundin for Okposo pinching his Falk. Look at that, up by 2, pinching. Team Army.
It's getting turned up a little bit in here. These guys are...
Oh, and they ring the dinner bell. No go. We continue on. Quick snapper there by Okposo. And now it's going to be Bickle, left wing side. And it's Okposo again. Broken record. Looking back down low. Actually, that's Van Riemsdyk. They both have 21. They both have the blue buckets.
What's a commentator to do?
Oh. Right wing side it goes to Clutterbuck. Waits for some help. Puts on the brakes. Nice pass! And Parise off the side of the cage. Peros, the big man, gobbles that one up. Plays that one back up for Van Riemsdyk, who protects the puck and plays back behind for Bufflin. And that one's whistled out. Ooh, penalty coming up. We're going to call a high stick.
Our first infraction of the evening.
Second.
Is it?
Cassian had that botched penalty shot. Remember we played on?
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Clock continues to run. 4:52.
Pretty cool jerseys. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those.
George Peros now in on the breakaway as he walks in on goal. Pad save, looks for the rebound, gets it back. Oh, and there's Jimmy O'Brien to cut the lead to 7-6 off the penalty shot.
And apparently he gives as many swings at it as you want there. I thought after the save was made, the defense would kind of get in there and chop
Well, I think that's
away.
what Wes Walls was questioning. Hand was up in the air.
Well,
but you saw Peros. It's not like he
one.
did anything with it. He's turned away, went park hockey, was respectful.
He was trying to just kind of reset it. And then he just say,
hey, you know what? It's not Air Force's fault. The Army was standing around.
We're down 2. We got to get a goal.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Urgency. I think we're setting up for a shootout here. Left wing side for Hendricks. Suter. O'Brien was there. Now it's Parise with it. Had a golden opportunity a few moments ago as it's back at center. Handed off. Back through some wickets. That one fails to click. And behind. Oh, Peros gets the assist, the helper on that one. Parise. There's that tight quarters. He loves it. Behind the back looking for Walls. Zach Parise looking to finish up the night on a positive note here. Maybe put a point on the board. It's been very sound in all 3 zones. Do I see the makings of a Movember stash coming early for Zach Parise? Maybe?
I haven't gotten a close look. Is that?
I'm thinking that's what I saw. Porter was the intended receiver, and Bufflin picks off and plays ahead. O'Brien across the line. Boy, he moves quite well. In front. Oh, and that nearly went over the top of the head there of Backstrom, who put the hands up in the air.
Yeah, he kind of went all 4 limbs, just kind of spread them
out. Absolutely. Oh, a little dangle move. O'Brien not fooled. Snapper and a glove save turned aside by Davenport. 2:45 to go. Cassian with it. Tried to get through one man. That gets away from him, and back to center it goes. Handled once again by Army wearing the dark sweaters. Air Force in the light. They need 1 to tie. Across the line, now Army in control, though. Porter with it. Tries to find a man low slot. Peeled away by Hillen, right wing side. Wheeler, he has help across the line. Carter was there. Now it's O'Brien with speed to the corner. Loses the handle as it's peeled away by Clayton Stoner. Too far for Darryl Powell. 2:12 to go. They're going to go rink wide for Hillen as he takes it from Martin. Looks up ice. Wheeler gets away from one man, tries to dangle to the forehand, can't. You know what I'm thinking here? If you put together a team of NHL players that are all Minnesotan, that'd be a pretty good
pretty
squad.
Solid team. I think it's a playoff team.
Absolutely. Delayed penalty on the call. Sargentopoulos called for her goaltender as it's played back up to the left side. That one's deflected by Okposo behind the net. Extra attacker. Do we still have the delayed penalty? We do. Clock is still going to run. 1:32 to go.
It's going to set up an opportunity for Air Force to tie this game. I apologize. This is going to be on. Oh, no, yeah, this is.
It is on Air Force.
Yeah, Air Force is going to get a shot at
Wheeler,
it to tie the game.
He's watched by Veilleux all the way in.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll just let the picture tell the story on that one. Goodness.
Just breaking Backstrom down on that one.
Hey, we're tied at 7. Do we have a shootout?
The big man, I think Wheeler's the player of the game.
Okposo's right in there for me.
Unofficial?
I've liked Okposo, Wheeler, Carter.
We need that.
O'Brien on the Air Force.
We need the balloting process like we get at the high school tournament.
Oh, that's such a fraud. Okposo plays that through. What a joke. Up the left wing side they go. That's Clutterbuck with it. Tried to get it to the slot area. Veilleux with 30 on the clock. Bouncing puck to the backhand. Playing to the finish. Clutter plays that one back through the low slot area. Nothing doing there. Turning away from trouble on the puck. It's Carter. Up ice he goes. Right wing pass. Neatly there for Jackman. Drop pass Okposo. Carter. Jackman wanted the back door. Nothing doing there. Swung on. Cleared but not out. 6 to go in the period. Oh, we're awfully close. Jackman, there's a chance. Okposo! Off the toe of the stick. And to the end boards it goes. And we'll see. Do we have a shootout?
You called it. You called it. We got a tie game. It's got to be a shootout now, right?
You know I work in professional wrestling, right?
It's all for the fans.
Absolutely. Give a little bit more. A little extra time. Yo, Tom Chorsky stood us up.
Exciting third period.
Tom
there.
Chorsky stood us up.
Is he in the building?
Yeah, he said he'd come up.
I'm sure he's busily raffling off an exuberant amount of items.
He's spinning yarn. He's talking squirt hockey, Edina squirt hockey, Pee Wee, whatever it is.
No question.
Talking about the blue line progressions, the breakouts, forecheck, D-zone coverage, skill development, you know, the whole deal.
The usual bit. Are we going to get a shameless promo for the upcoming high school hockey season?
Sure, go ahead.
I get to do it?
Bring it. I want to see if you can do it.
I'm not even sure what the official website is.
MNHockeyCenter.com. We're going to bring it out live on the 10th of November. Streaming live high school hockey. Be sure to check it out. Statistics, scoring. Everybody's aware of the MN Hockey Hub. Everybody's aware I've been a part of it. I'll be straight up. We're doing something a little bit different. This is going to be very video heavy. Walls in on goal, and he scores. They went to the Wiley veteran, and the fan favorite nearly blows the roof off of Mariucci Arena.
They're loving it in here. Army gets the early lead here with the shootout format. Skipping the 4-on-4. Let's just go straight to the
Okposo, forehand, shuts the door by Nick Backstrom. Backstrom and Davenport, your dueling goaltenders.
How many rounds are we going
It's like
here?
dueling pianos. I don't know.
4 or 5?
3.
Traditional?
Go up. Parise. Crowd is all fired up for this one. Here he comes. Holds it. Backhand. Oh, in the post. Goaltender's best friend comes to his aid. Davenport chirping. See that? Little glove.
He's feeling himself after that
He gave Parise the old how's she going. Wheeler's so good on the shootout.
Ooh.
That time, deked himself out.
He tried the old one-hander out with the left, yeah. It's a classic move, especially for the big man.
I'm calling a spinorama here. PMB, Pierre-Marc Bouchard. Oh, he's going Koivu. He's taking it wide, but he's not going to get to the back end. Oh, he went Brian Rolston. Look at that. I would chirp that to the end of the day.
Just tee off from about
he just
8 feet.
Takes a bomb.
2-goal lead.
Unreal.
Now for Army.
Matt Hendricks, always a go-to guy for the Washington Capitals in the shootout. His club trails by 2. Oh, he nearly froze him. But you're not going to get the wily veteran Nick Backstrom to bite on that one. Where's Mike Russo now? He's usually chirping about the shootout dysfunction of the Minnesota Wild. Of course, he's the beat writer of the Star Tribune.
Our Minnesota Wild / Team Army is in good shape here, up 2.
I want a spinorama.
This wins it, right?
This could be for the win. Oh! Just the straight-out cockiness of Team Army.
I think
with the
Clutter,
slappers.
I think Clutter seals player of the game with a goal there. It's still up for grabs.
Jimmy O'Brien in on goal. Needs to pump that one home. Oh, Backstrom's just too good. And that'll do it, folks. Nick Backstrom, perfect in the shootout. And how about that? A big round of applause. Fans entertained. Hopefully you were. This was a great one here from Mariucci Arena. It was a pleasure to call it Andrew Nealon in the shootout. They're going to call it official 9-7 victory for Army over the Air Force. Again, 17 NHL teams, 33 players, 10 members of the Minnesota Wild, all putting it out on the line for a great cause, defending the blue line. Thanks for joining us here. Once again, keeping hockey alive for children of our nation's heroes.
Yeah, thanks so much to everybody tuning in tonight, no matter where you are in the state of Minnesota or somewhere abroad. Really appreciate it. Hope to hear you tuning in throughout the season. We're going to have a lot of high school hockey coming your way. So thanks again for all that you do. And it was a really fun night here, Pete.
Indeed it was. For Andrew Nealon, I'm Pete Wagner, our director, Zach Halverson, as well as camera operators. We had Todd Grover and Tom Von Eschen gearing up for the high school season. Check us out if you get a chance. MNHockeyCenter.com live. We're going to go live with that site on the 10th of November. I'm Pete Wagner. Good night, everybody.